Welcome back to EVS class. We are learning every day, right? For a change, can we go to a trip today? Ready? Okay. Now you think, where are we going? Right? We are going to that one of the historical place, that is Golconda Fort in Hyderabad. There are few people with us for the trip. They are Kalyani, Sridha and Shailja. Still you are thinking something. Yes. How do we go in this time? So let us see how we go. Before that, let me introduce the lesson. Wall tells stories. So come on dears, let's go and see. Now we reached Golconda Fort. This is Golconda Fort. What do you mean by fort? A fort is a place with a wall or a protective wall where soldier can stay and be safe from the enemy. This fort is located near Hyderabad, the capital of Telangana. Initially, it was a mud fort and different rulers lived here. But later, this mud fort transformed into granite one during Qutub Shahi dynasty. Qutub Shahi Sultan ruled here from 1518 to 1687. It was among the biggest fortress in the Deccan Plateau, built on a 120-meter high hill. Now let us look at its features. There are 8 important gates at the Golconda Fort: Bala Hassa Darwaza, Fateh Darwaza, Banjara Darwaza, Mecca Darwaza, Yale Darwaza, etc. Through this gate, an elephant with its mahout would easily pass. The doors are made of teak wood. The entrance doors of the gateways have large iron studs and iron spikes in order to prevent elephants from damaging the fort. Relevant at the time they were built, the gates are tall and extremely large. It comprises of 4 distinct forts with a 7-kilometer long outer wall that has 87 semicircular bastions rising to a height of 15 to 18 meters. What is bastion? Bastions is a projecting part of a fortification or a part of wall comes out in a round shape. Why were bastions and big halls made in this fort? They were made these bastions to ensure security of the fort. Big halls were made in them to increase the viewing area. Soldiers would look through these halls and could keep a better vigilance. The fort comprises the other buildings inside it are mosques, gardens, fields, factories, Ambarkhana, Darbar Hall, etc. That means that not only for the sultans but many other people like farmers and workers must also have been living here. Now we can see the Sultan's palace in the fort. This is the Sultan's palace. Even in those days, they used to have buildings with 2 floors. Now the building is in ruins. Earlier, there were many big halls and rooms here. Look at this beautiful carving on the walls. There were many big tanks and fountains also here. They used to be full of water. Look at this fountain. Can you see the clay pipes here? That means the fort has an ingeniously evolved water supply system. water collected by the Persian wheels was stored in overhead tanks at different locations and later on distributed to various mahals, apartments, roof gardens and fountains. While we were all talking, Sridhar called us to see a big gun, means cannon. You can see cannon here. This was used by Aurangzeb. His full army came with their guns and cannons to attack, but they could not even enter the fort. For 8 months they camped outside the fort. Why would the army come here all the way from Delhi? Do you know? In those days, emperors and kings played such tricks. They tried to make smaller kingdoms a part of their own kingdom. This was done sometimes by friendship, sometimes by flattery, or even by marriage between families. And when nothing else worked, they also attacked them. Why is it that Aurangzeb's army could not get into the fort? He had so many soldiers and big guns. Aurangzeb's army could not get inside the fort because of the strong thick walls and a long deep ditch along the wall. You can see that long deep ditch. Now you can see a tunnel here. This tunnel was constructed by Sultan Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah 500 years ago to provide a safe passage to the royal family from Golconda Fort to Charminar in case of emergency. Talking, whistling and listening to our own echo, we were walking through this mihrab, means arch. The breeze feels so cool in this tunnel. It was written that soldiers stayed there. See this board? But look what the walls is like. I think how this walls has been thousands of years ago by. It has seen kings and queens, horses and elephants, wars and peace. But we have spoilt it in just a few years. After seeing Golconda Fort, we went to museum in Hyderabad. Many old items are kept there. Many things were found when the place around Golconda was dug, like pots, jewelry, swords, etc. Why are these broken pieces of pots kept in the almirah? It is through all these things that we come to know how people of those times lived, what they used and what things they made. If all this would not have been kept here, how would you know so much about those times? That's all in this lesson. See you next class. Bye bye.